This is not a baby must-have list. This is what helped me stop checking to see if my baby was breathing every 5 minutes, more like every 5 seconds. When you live with anxiety, the smallest things can either soothe you or overwhelm you. Hi, welcome friends. I am unfortunately sick today, but I feel better today than what I did yesterday. Yesterday I was running a fever, and let's talk about mom anxiety. It's not really about having the right baby items so much. It's about having the baby items that as a person feel more calm, more prepared, and less overwhelmed. I know I'm super overwhelmed all the time. Things are always chaotic. Less overwhelmed really helped me out. Postpartum anxiety isn't always loud. It comes off in the forms of constantly checking, the feeling that something's gonna go wrong at any moment. I don't know if you mamas get this, I get this, and it's not fun. These are the baby items that didn't just help me practically, my nervous system settle. They created predictability, they reduced my mental load, and they gave me a sense of safety in a season that feels anything but safe, especially if you're in that not so safe and secure relationship, or you're suffering from anxiety or postpartum depression. Before I get into the items that I recommend, I actually want to tell you something that you could do at home to reset your nervous system. And I hugely recommend this because it really helped me out. You can take a really cold shower or splash ice cold water on your face or on your wrist, and it will help reset your nervous system. You will feel better soon. Take a breath. You got this. Make sure you stay all the way through because there are some really great ones, and I actually have 3 must-haves that were number 1 to ease anxiety. Let's get into this. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to have you here. I am thrilled to show you the best baby items that I would recommend since I have 2 babies under a year and a half. One of the first items I would highly recommend is a bassinet. I did not have a bassinet for my other children, and including my toddler. And I will tell you it was a huge mistake because he co-sleeps with us, and I will tell you I not slept a good night in so long because he's constantly kicking and hitting. So baby girl right here has a bassinet right next to me, and it is the best decision for my sleep I've ever made. And I think she agrees. The second item I would recommend is a DockATot. I actually put it inside of the bassinet because we have a big roomy bassinet, and it is one of my favorite things, and baby girl sleeps in it. She loves it. She only goes in it for bedtime. I put it inside of the bassinet, and it keeps her nice and cozy. I might set her in it really quick during the day just for like 2-3 minutes while making a bottle or taking care of the other baby, but I don't leave her in it. She has her bouncer for that, and that would be my next recommendation. And it's not just any bouncer. I've gone through so many. I think I have 4 different bouncers here currently, but there is one that keeps coming back for both of my babies. It is by far the best, most comfortable bouncer, roomy and comfortable, and so easy to get them in and out of. The next item I would highly recommend is a wipe warmer. I did not have a wipe warmer for my toddler. I was like, we don't need it, okay. The thing is, they actually sleep better if you wake up in the middle of the night and you change them and you use a wipe warmer. They actually are so much easier to go back to sleep than having old wipes touching their behind. Like, who wants that? So that helps them stay awake longer. So like, why not just get the wipe warmer? Use the warm wipes, and it makes it so much easier for transitioning back to bed in the middle of the night. Highly recommended. Another huge highly recommended item is the Nuna Lite car seat, and it is the most amazing car seat I've ever had. That I actually bought a second one. I actually have it sitting right here, but I actually bought a second one for baby girl because I loved it so much for baby boy. We have 2 Nuna Lite car seats, and it is so lightweight, so easy to carry around, especially after you just had a baby. And then even when the baby starts to get big and heavy, it's so much easier to lug that around. Then we also have an Uppa baby car seat. We also have tried Graco. Everything is so heavy. It is literally the best car seat ever made, in my opinion. I love the Nuna Lite, and I seriously cannot go with any other brand after having it. So that's my opinion. The next item I would recommend are glass bottles, and not any glass bottle, but I will show you later in the video exactly the glass bottle I would recommend. It is because breastfeeding, and I didn't want her to latch on to something else. So basically you want the nipple with the triangle which helps the whole breastfeeding journey. Not sure if that's something you guys choose. Also recommend a breast pump that are you staring at me? I love you. You're so sweet. So basically, she's staring at me as she's so sweet. So anyways, you're so sweet. I love you. The next item I would highly... She's just staring at me. Yes, you're so beautiful. Best breast pump I have found, because I have gone through so many. It's crazy. I did portables. Hi. I did portables. I did the plugs. I did all different kinds. And it was recommended to me by the ladies that came in to help me at the hospital with breastfeeding. And I had never tried it with my son, but out of probably 15 different breast pumps, it was the best working one, and I stuck with that one. Hi. You're so sweet. I love you. Look at this little girl. Oh. Everybody does infrared thermometers. I don't. I'm a little bit weird like that. I always feel like the infrared is like going to do something to my little baby's brain and super controversial. You do you, I'll do me. I like the ear thermometer. It might be exactly the same thing. I don't know. But ear thermometer all the way. I've used it. I used it when I was a kid. I use it now for my own children. My mom had a really old school one. My mom was a nurse, and so that's what she had. Totally love it. I've used it so many times with my baby's sicknesses. I do not like the egg light. So I actually have... I actually have it over here. I just leave it on all the time. It's just enough to just slightly see what's going on, because I don't like pitch black with both of my babies. I like to see them if I wake up in the middle of the night. I want to sit up and like check and make sure everybody's okay. It also is dual purpose because it's USB and plug-in. Yes, I love you. I love you. I think she's saying hi, friends. Okay, everybody seems to like the aesthetic look of having the dressers opposed to having a changing table, though like it's a little bit more old school. I actually love the changing table. I like things that are, they call it like type A personality or something, type B, type C, I don't know. Something like that. You guys can comment and let me know, but I have the personality that I like to be able to just like reach and get things easily. I don't want to open and close a drawer. I have everything on the shelf in like little pull-out bins, and so like I could just like see it and grab it and go from there. It's so much easier for me, for my brain, and being quick when I have two. Then she's just staring at me. She's so sweet. Oh goodness. So there's moms that recommend like a changing pad and things like that. I always just go to the changing table. I just wish I could keep her this small forever. I absolutely love it, and it's so hard to have a conversation with you guys when I had this little face looking at me. Yes. I love you. You're so sweet. Again, like I was just saying about the personality type, I also personally would recommend having a trash can to put the diapers in. Okay, everybody says, oh, get diaper genies and things like that. I just use a regular trash can and I take out the diapers all the time. It's not that hard. I personally like a trash can because I don't want to do the opening and closing of a gross diaper pail, and then I don't want to like stick my hands all over the diapers, like push them in like the little hole, and it's just gross to me. I don't know why I find it so gross, but it's seriously gross. I know people, they'll get the diaper and they like bundle it up, like everybody does that. I don't know why I'm so weird about it, but it seriously grosses me out. Close it and drop it in the trash, and then go take out the trash. Each their own. I love having the cameras, okay? Baby cameras or Nanit, whatever it may be. If your budget can afford a Nanit with a freestanding pole and it goes above a bassinet, totally awesome. Love it above the bassinet because the bassinet's in the middle of the floor, so you can't have a camera above it because it's not up against the wall. So I love it because it's a freestanding camera and it catches the baby's movements and it's strong enough that the pets don't knock it over. So I definitely love the Nanit, but it does require a subscription and it is a little bit pricey. I do love the cameras. I really do. I put a little memory card and so you can go back and like watch like any motion detected and things like that. I love it for my toddler too. When he wakes up in the morning, he climbs out of bed and I love to be able to let my little guy outside, and I would watch from my phone the baby in the bassinet to make sure she was not crying. And so super, super, super helpful. If I was like, oh no, how long was he awake or something, I can always go back and see like exactly what time he woke up. Amazing. I literally have, I think 1, 2, 3, like 4 in the house, maybe 5. And it's all the places where my little babies are at. So they definitely are helpful if you have little ones. Next thing I would recommend, a rocking chair. So many moms are like, oh, I didn't use my rocking chair. Well, I use my rocking chair every single day. I literally love to rock my baby. When I breastfed her, I love to rock her. I rock her now, even bottle feeding. I love to rock my baby. And even my older one. A comfortable rocking chair is amazing. Totally worth the money. Picked this one up new on OfferUp, and it was probably about $300 cheaper than what it would have been at the store. And it was still brand new on the box. So I would recommend like checking OfferUp and things like that in your area. Facebook Marketplace. You can probably come up with some really good deals. A boppy pillow, but not the boppy pillow with the little top pillow at the top. And if you know, you know. Just the old school like little C that like wraps around, that isn't overly like huge and bulky, and definitely not the one with the pillow. The next item I would highly recommend is a sound machine. I use this sound machine every single night. We could not sleep without that sound machine. She agrees. There is no sleeping without the sound machine. We have lots of animals. She's ready to go to sleep right now. We have lots of animals, and every little bark, every little noise, what's up if we did not have that sound machine on. And so we just play white noise all night long, every single night. It's off during the day and it goes back on at night. I swear by it. I cannot sleep without that being on. Next and last item I would recommend is an air purifier. Our little girl was so stuffy. She was born and she just continued to be stuffy, like little baby allergies. The pediatrician actually recommended that we get a little air purifier and just put it next to her as she sleeps at night and while she's napping and stuff. And it's made a tremendous difference. I think that covers it. That is it, huh, Riverland? And I thought about something after I was done filming, and I actually have to come back to say the Halo Swaddle Sleep Sack is a game changer. I used it for my little boy every single night, and now using it for my little girl every single night. It is amazing. And she does not like to have her arms like tucked in, but my little boy did. And you could either have them free or tucked in. It is amazing. And I use the fleece one, but they love it. They seriously love it. It's the best. I totally forgot to add a couple anxiety sickness essentials now that we're all actually sick, so I'll go ahead and link those also. Sleep support and feeling safe matter more than we talk about. Some of these items help me rest, and other items help me worry less. If you're in the season 2, I've left a link in the description. Remember, feelings are only temporary, and tomorrow's a brand new day. You don't have to do this alone. Subscribe for support.